Welcome back to the channel. Come and have a look at this 4.5 metre wide by 3 metre deep office cum storage. Follow me. This one's finished in a light mist, fibre cement, zero maintenance cladding, which is actually the first and only in this colour that we've done at the moment. So it's actually quite a nice one to have a look at with the anthracite grey in contrast. I think it looks really well, especially in the sun. I'll just open up these bifold doors for you. Perfect day today to have them wide open, in my opinion. Let all the garden in. For a bit of privacy and a bit of sun protection, the customer here has also gone for custom blinds, which basically fit within the glazing beads. This is a honeycomb pleated kind of fabric. And it has a minimal U value as well. And with white, helps reflect the heat. They just pull down like that and it creates a nice cool environment without having to pay a bit extra for air conditioning. So here inside we've got sort of standard finish really. We did a two-tone for this customer, so the usual white matte ceiling, and then they wanted like an off-white kind of magnolia cream colour for the walls. So we cut that in for them as well. We put in an OG skirting, OG profile skirting board, and then our usual classic oak natural laminate quick step floor, which does really well for garden rooms because it's quite resistant to wet feet when walking through the garden. And yeah, it is what it is really. As you can see, obviously heater over there. The customer put in his own like mesh network for Wi-Fi. So we just ran power, and you can see it's just down here, runs all the way along the garden, straight into the house fuse board, straight round the back into the fuse board of the garden room. So this office area is approximately, so it's 3 metres deep and it's about 3.5 metres wide. And then on this side, we've got a secret door. These are quite cool because we make these ourselves. We effectively, what we do, I'll let you in a little secret. We buy a ply lined FD30 fire door blank, and then what we do is we clad it with the same wall cladding as we use for the garden room. It also gets trimmed with this J profile, which then just finishes off all the edges all the way around. It makes it really, really heavy. So what we do then is we do 2 hinges at the top, 1 in the middle, 1 at the bottom. These are stainless steel, so they can't rust outside. We then fit a nice kind of discreet looking Euro lock, which goes right through, so you can lock it both sides if you ever needed to. Obviously we paint it as well, so we actually finish it off in like an exterior grade paint, so then any sort of edges that are exposed are protected from the elements. We do that the same with the frame as well. It's got like a gasket as well, so draft extruder, it just keeps it, you know, airtight effectively, and moisture free in here. As you can see, it's full of stuff, but it's got a nice kind of user-friendly, practical sort of backlight. So that is that. And I will just lock that up before I forget. Come round the back, and you'll see how we finish this one. So they've got an external single socket there in the trough of our box profile sheeting. So this again is what we do on all our unseen sides. So on the side and then on the back side as well. All our screws are capped off with colour-coded caps, so even though it's at the back, we really do make sure we treat it as if it's the front wall. So everything's colour-coded. Our rivets are colour-coded at the back as well, so we really treat it like it's the front wall, just to make sure everything looks nice. Obviously, here's our drip on this one. Obviously, there's a bit of a standoff here so that it doesn't affect the wall. It just drips down and soaks away nicely into the ground. There was no need for a gutter on this particular job. Cut. So this is an example of an office for 1 to 2 people with a bit of storage on the sides. As I said, it's 4.5 metres wide, 3 metres deep. The customer wanted to be able to have a good size access down the side, so they could potentially store bikes at the back in that dead bit of space at the back. So it just gives that versatility where we can literally provide any size you want. So yeah, I mean, thank you very much for watching, and join us again. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.